Hello and welcome back. This is Insti, and I'm continuing playing the Black Mirror 2. Well, unfortunately, our mother is at the hospital, and we finally have everything, if I remember correctly. Let's check. Tasks. Come on. We have medication that mom takes, medical history, and insurance. It will be interesting to see, find out what happened to our mother in England. I guess we will find out, but it's connected towards the Samuel's wife's death, I would hazard to guess. We need to get the photo paper and get the Angelina's pictures, and obviously make them also. And take the photos to Angelina. Anyways, let's go to the hospital first. Then we try to see if we can get the photo paper and everything else. So
I'll just get dressed and then go straight to the hospital. I hope she's all right.
Me too, buddy. Me too. That's interesting looking hospital. Yeah, cozy maybe. There's a telephone. Some dude hanging on there, and we have seen her walking by for a few times. Hello there.
Hello, I'd like to see my mom, Rebecca Michaels.
One moment. Your mother is still being examined. Have you got the medication with you?
Yes, here. Oh, and I've also got the insurance stuff. When can I...
Ah, thank you, thank you. I will tell Dr. Newhouse. Please take a seat for a moment. I will let you know when you can go in and see your mother.
What's happening outside? Hopefully it doesn't... Oh, somebody's going on the hallway. Hopefully it doesn't come to the recording. Noisy neighbors. Well, what can you do? Oh, by the way, I think I read somewhere that you can take pictures with the photo, with the camera, obviously. And I noticed that there's an extras in this menu, and I don't know if it actually, I'm almost certain that it doesn't matter in the game wise, but with the extra wise, so I'll have to see if I can take any photos somewhere. I don't realize I haven't even tried to use the camera, which is quite weird if we are completely honest.
Excuse me, Mr. Michaels?
Yes?
There is a problem with your mother's insurance card. It looks like she didn't make the last payment.
I don't know anything about that, and I really don't give a damn.
Well, you should.
Obviously, it's a little unpleasant, but the insurance...
Look, I don't give a damn about the insurance. What's happening with my mom? How long is this thing gonna take?
I'm sure you'll be able to see her soon. But if we can't clear up this thing with the insurance, then we've got a problem here. You'll have to... Okay, doctor. You can see your mother now. The room at the end on the right.
Well, I do
Mr.
understand.
Michaels?
Yes.
I can't help it if your mother hasn't paid, or if the bank hasn't made the transfer, or if the medical insurance won't cover the treatment. Here, take the card with you and sort it out. In the end, your mother will be back on her feet, but she won't have a roof over her head anymore.
Yeah, that's so
Thanks.
bad. I do understand both of them. Anyways. So hopefully nothing too serious.
How is she?
Not good, I'm afraid. The wounds to her head are quite severe. She must have fallen against the table with all her weight behind her.
Is she going to...
One should never give up hope. But your mother's in a coma, Darren. I'm sorry, but it's rather uncommon for someone to wake from a deep coma. Perhaps if she'd been discovered earlier, then there wouldn't have been so much bleeding in her skull.
You're saying that if I'd gone to her straight after our talk, then she wouldn't be here now, lying in a coma?
But my boy, you couldn't possibly have known.
Yeah, how could I have known? Fuller.
Sorry?
Fuller! She phoned the photo store. She wanted to speak to me, and Fuller just hung up on her.
Wait, no, that's completely...
She was conscious and wanted help, but Fuller...
Darren, get a grip. It was an accident. No one's to blame, and you should just...
Just what? Simply sit here at the bedside and hope that she gets better? I can't barely believe that.
Darren! You must...
Thanks for your help.
We'll look after your mother round the clock, Darren. You're welcome to stay here. I'll pop in again later.
I'm not gonna stay here. I still have things to sort out. That fat bastard's gonna pay for this.
Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, I do understand Darren that he's blaming himself, and if he can't blame himself, he's blaming Fuller. Obviously, Fuller is a creep and sordid fellow, but sordid is that word I'm looking for. Hopefully it is. But anyways, not a nice person. But again, even with that, you can't really blame Fuller, because again, I'm guessing, well, obviously I don't know if my mom fall down. Maybe she got another phone call which had a quite dramatic effect on her. Anyways, but Fuller
Monitor shows my mother's vital signs: pulse, breathing, etc. No idea if the values are positive.
Well, if they're moving, they're positive. Breathing's good, heartbeat's good, brain activity is good. So movement is always good. Obviously, you could say Fuller didn't notify that our mother called, but basically how it happened, we came to the Fuller's photo studio, tried to phone call our mother, and then he told us. So basically no time, but obviously we are upset, which is understandable. Anyways, what are we doing? Not task, but what did we get? Hospital. So nothing new in here. Okay, so we managed to do this. Health insurance. Damn, my mom's health insurance company has screwed up, and now I've got to sort out a whole mess. I need some kind of receipt or something to prove that mom paid her contributions. So we need to get back to our home, and we need the stethoscope, I'm
There's
sure.
a stethoscope. Presumably someone from the clinic forgot it when washing their hands. Doc Newhouse has definitely still got his.
Yes, definitely, let's take that.
I'll take it with me. They ought to be able to rustle up another one here.
I'm guessing we're, well, my educated guess at this point is that we are going to use it to open the safe at the Fuller's back room. Or maybe not. Who knows? We will find out.
No, I can't tell you that. You can talk to her son if you like. He's just... There he is.
Hey! Hey! You! What the hell? A
Interesting.
nurse. And perhaps an administrator as well. They could well be one and the same nowadays. The way things look, it seems that healing the patients is a kind of secondary activity. Hi.
Hello, Mr. Michaels. What can I do for you?
Michaels, that was Darren, that was a little bit unfair. Of course, somebody has to do these works also. And usually you need somebody who has a knowledge overall other things anyways. But let's ask about Mother and then the stranger.
What do you think? You reckon my mom's gonna be okay?
Oh, you never can know. But for sure, there are people who come out of comas after much worse accidents than your mother's.
And folks who die from much less serious accidents.
You mustn't give up hope. Pray for your mother.
Statistically speaking, that has no effect whatsoever. I'll save my time.
Okay. Stranger.
What did that guy want?
He was asking about your mother.
What did he want to know?
He wanted to know if
If she made it?
yes. But I told him we're not allowed to give out patient information. He ought to speak to you.
I don't know the guy, but he's gone out of his way to avoid me twice already. You know who he is?
I'm sorry, no. But he's got an accent. I think he's British. But with something else, too.
Listen, I don't want that guy anywhere near my mother. You understand?
Of course.
British with something else too. Welsh. I don't know. Sorry about that. Dr. Newhouse.
This Dr. Newhouse. What's he like?
Oh, he's very charming. A really nice guy. He isn't from around here. He came to Bideford a couple of years back. But he's really settled and got on well, and...
Yeah, nice story. I wanted to know if he was a competent doctor.
Oh, yes, of course. He used to run a huge hospital in Atlanta. He's apparently rather overqualified to be working in a little place like Bideford. But I think he enjoys the small town life. Your mother is in good hands.
Or maybe our good doctor had a little bit problems and had to move here. Well, to be honest, maybe not. Anyways, so he's overqualified, but good doctor. Hopefully he's a decent doctor. Let's see. I don't know if that's any case in our adventure, but we will find out. Anyways, Carrie?
Are you from around here?
You could say that. I grew up here.
Then you surely must be able to tell me some exciting stories about the place.
Ah, well, not really all that much happens here. You know, a young woman killed herself a couple of years back. She jumped into the ocean, and they had to call in extra divers to help search for her. They didn't save her, though. They never even found the body. But apart from that, there's never really much happening here.
You mean Carrie? Did you know her?
Yes, we used to go to aerobics together.
Any idea why she killed herself?
We'd all like to know the answer to that one. She was always so happy. We used to have lots of laughs together. But then, she changed. She also stopped coming to the sports events, and I lost touch with her. I had no idea she was having such a hard time with herself.
Thanks for the info.
Again, I have a feeling that Fuller had something to do with it, and maybe not that he's somehow connected. Maybe because Fuller is a creep, so that could cloud my judgment there. But maybe we find out. Anyways, let's ask about our insurance problems.
About all this insurance garbage.
Best to have a look through your mother's bank transfers. If she's transferred the money, then it's up to the bank and the insurance company to slug it out between themselves. You can simply drop it by with the certificate if you like. Then I'll see to it.
Mm-hmm. Thanks.
Anything else?
About all this insurance garbage.
Best to have a look through your mother's bank transfers. If she's transferred the money, then it's up to the bank.
Okay.
You can simply drop.
Nothing new. So, I have a feeling our mother didn't forget, so it's probably a
Thanks
miss.
very
No
much.
problem.
Oh, sorry. I think that will be something we can. I have no idea how do I take the picture. If I can, even. I'm not really worried about. Oh, let's see. Okay, we're here. So, oh, well, we need to go to main menu, but there's extras, so you can take pictures from somewhere. Don't know. But what we do need to open is bureau. Finally.
There's no choice. I can't believe I've got to scrabble around in my mother's private things so the damn insurance company doesn't let her die. I mean, what are they gonna do if I can't find any proof that my mother transferred that money? Throw her out of the door in her bed? Alright, come on, Darren.
Not these puzzles. But you have been going through her personal items already, so, well, you need to do what you need to do. So... what am I doing? I don't know. This is not going too well. I probably need to... probably need to restart this, maybe? I don't know. Okay, this is not going there, obviously, but this could go here. Nope, we need to get this over there. Problem I have... the moment is I don't know what part goes where. Obviously... this is not it. This could work, but this does not. Okay, where would these go? If this seems to take too much time, I probably need to edit this out or cut a little bit. I'll have to see. Can I reset this?
This puzzle's more difficult than I...
Okay. Okay, so it does reset. So let's say this is in the right place. It would seem like it. So this would go here. Oh, right. Okay, so this would go... Okay, I think... Oh, so this is not a top piece. Okay, that's fine. So that means... This is a top piece, obviously, and we need to... So this is going to be on here. What do we need over there? Well, this is going to be empty. This is proper piece. I'm just checking one thing. This is not working there. Is this a church from the first one? I need to get that one over here. Let's put these over there. I would hazard the... Okay. These, I think, are the right parts. This doesn't seem... Okay, this could work. BINGO. Be right back. Okay. Got something to drink. Anyways, yeah, those sliding puzzles, I'm not a tremendous fan of them, but I do see the merits in them. But most of the times I was just clicking and hope for the best. Anyways, let's see. Packet.
Packet of cigarettes. Is Mom a secret smoker?
Oh no.
Oh, there's just playing cards in it. I'd have been surprised.
Ah, okay. So nothing else?
Pencils. Run-of-the-mill pencils. I'll leave that here. You always need a sharpener for pencils, and I can't see any here.
Right. So no pencils for you. And what is this? A casket. Another puzzle and nothing else.
A little wooden box. I've never seen it before. Ah, there's Mom's transfer book. That's what I was looking for. I'll take both.
Yes, let's take both. So, anything else? Actually, I do forget that I can use the spacebar now. Wooden jewel box.
The little wooden box I found in my mother's bedroom. It's quite hefty, seems to be solid wood. It won't open. There are some kind of symbols on the lid, but I can't even begin to work out what they are. There's some kind of...
So I can't do anything with that at the moment because I don't know what to do with it. We need 4 symbols. If this looks correct. I think we need 4 symbols to open it.
I don't know about all this kind of stuff. Let's see. I reckon that these are my mom's account transactions. This is the rent, and here's 18 bucks, 45 to the phone company. Aha, and here's the transfer to the insurance company. That's from last month, so she has paid. Those guys need to kick up the butt. What's this? A letter?
How curious. A letter.
Dear Rebecca, I have received your letter and am pleased that you're well. Of course, I will furthermore send you the full amount. Your suggestion is well intended, and I wouldn't have expected anything else from you. But there's absolutely no question about your receiving any less, even if he has now left home. You have done a wonderful job, and it's now time that you did something for yourself. Enjoy your life in Maine. With love, C.
Okay. Interesting.
Strange. The full amount. Even if he's out of the house now? What's that all about? Here's my mom receiving a fat payment from, a $1,500 transfer from a bank in England. BCW Bank, Willow Creek Branch. Willow Creek? That name's familiar. Mom used to live in England, but was it in this, Willow Creek? And who is this C character? And why is he sending her money? Here it is again. And there! She seems to get the same amount every month. Seems to be practically her only source of income. I don't get it. She always told me she got a monthly injury compensation payment from insurance of the guy who caused the crash, which also killed my father. I definitely wasn't supposed to see that. Suppose it didn't really matter to me either. It's just that... It's just not like my mother to keep secrets from me.
I'm guessing it's a...
I'll ask her why she's lied to me as soon as she gets better.
I'm guessing it's a half truth. Yes, she got money from the accident, but not from the insurance company. That much is given. So we can... I'll make a save. I don't know if there's a possibility to get stuck in this game. Like in the first one, there were a few times where you could end up being stuck. So, but I try to keep saves frequent enough, so if I need to retrace my steps, that doesn't take too much time. Anywho, let's go back to the hospital and sort this insurance business. Who are you?
I don't want to just sit here and wait for some news.
Okay. Okay. Backbook nurse.
I have my mother's bank transfers here. She's already paid for the damn insurance.
Yeah, you
I
don't
was thinking the same thing myself. You know, the insurance company has made a boo-boo. Can I have them? Don't worry, I'll get on it.
So that will be the end of it then?
Yes, I'll clear it all up with them.
Good.
We can hope. But Darren, it's not her fault. It's between bank and the insurance company. Most likely bank problem, could be insurance company and so, but not her fault. So there's no point to yelling her. I do understand that obviously you are venting to the first person you are in contact. But again, she's not to be blamed. She's just a messenger. Can I take pictures? I'll I want to see if I can take any pictures. Left clicking does nothing. Right clicking does nothing. Hmm. Let's go and see if we can get the picture paper. But before that, let's see. Can I take a picture from here? Here, so here, and here. Oh, that worked. As soon as something is unlocked in bonus menu, a small lock will flash in the top left of the picture. So, to the beach. Oh, we can go to the...
First of all, I need Angelina's photo prints. I'd be a joke turning up without them.
Oh, so that's where we need to go. And... okay, it's working like that, so it... well... I'm gonna miss few of the pictures opportunities. I'm almost certain. Flags, souvenirs. Rosie. Hello, Rosie.
Hey, Rosie. Hard at work, I see.
What do you want?
Simmer down, Mr. Fuller.
Does Fuller often get packages delivered here?
Yeah, a few times a month.
Why doesn't he have the packages delivered to his store?
He does, but when he's not there, the mailman delivers them here and then Fuller picks them up for himself.
Do you know what was inside the package that I picked up a little while back?
How should I?
Huh.
To be honest, I would be a little bit worried if Rosie would know what's inside the box. New house, tourist shop. Let's be polite and ask about tourist shop. And when I say him being polite, I genuinely don't know what he's going to say.
Along with all the tourist stuff in the mail, you're the local travel agent too, aren't you? Have you got anything about a place called Willow Creek in England?
Course we do. Take a look back there on the flyers.
Okay, that was polite. What about Dr. Newhouse?
What can you tell me about Dr. Newhouse?
The Newhouses? Well, they came here a few years back. He was a big cheese in Boston. Miss Newhouse has brought a good bit of style to this little town. I know her. My girlfriend Betty is her best friend.
Really? She gossips as much too?
We don't gossip, okay? You really want to know all this stuff?
Darren, you really need to learn. Anyways, the big cheese. The last time I heard that was in Resident Evil 4. The big cheese. Anyways, back to photo paper.
The other package for Fuller. There must be photo paper in it.
Could well be.
Well, can I have it?
Sure. Note, please.
The collection note? Yes, I don't have one.
Then you'll have to ask your boss for it. Nothing goes out of here without a collection note. You got me?
Well, to be honest, that's a very valid thingy. Anyways,
Yeah.
anyways, let's see if we can find some travel guides.
Now I wonder, there might be a mention of this Willow Creek place in these travel guides.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Really? Willow Creek pops up in the index. Page 42, section Horror, Hauntings, and History.
Triple H.
Let's see. There it is. Only a small box. Willow Creek on the trail of the killer. Willow Creek, on the trail of a killer. Fans of the macabre will certainly get their money's worth in Willow Creek, for in this sleepy little English town is where you can wander in the footsteps of Samuel Gordon, the Worcestershire Ripper. The scion of one of England's oldest families, the Gordon's castle lies close to the town, but is unfortunately not open for guided tours, murdered 5 people in 1981. Among these was Victor Valley, who was just 12 years old. The Willow Creek Museum awaits the horror-friendly visitor with a permanent display relating to the murders, as well as guided tours from April through to October. Charming little town. And from this horror resort is where my mom gets her monthly payments. Wonderful.
Worcestershire Ripper. The unknown cousin of the Jack the Ripper. Anyways, yeah, I'm funny guy. Maybe the nurse will take care of it. If I hand over all the payment transfer slips, paperwork isn't my thing. Well, I guess that much. Anything else? Tell Fuller what you think of him. Fuller's going to pay for not helping my mom. If he had acted when she called, she'd be a lot better off now. Okay. So nothing else. Tasks and our latest entry. I have found some monthly bank transfers at my mom's. They come from a place called Willow Creek in England. Mom used to live in England, but who'd send her $1,000 every year, and why? Well, that is the question, and it's connected. Oh, can I?
I don't want to read that again. The Worcestershire, whatever, Shire Ripper. 5 dead. Guided tours through the pools of blood. Ugh. Not interested.
I can understand, Darren. That's annoying when you, with those words, when you have to, you see the word and you don't know how to pronounce it, and you're trying your best, and your best is not that good enough. Anyways, so anything can I take a picture of traffic light? No. Car? No. I'm thinking, what does close up? Nice, although they are the same clouds we've been seeing a few times again. Hydrant? No. Statue. It would seem appropriate to take a picture of the statue, but apparently we are not taking it, or I'm clicking the right. Well, I'm not clicking the right part.
Honestly, I've got no idea who that is. The city's founder, a mayor, a benefactor, what do I know?
You know, you could try reading. I guess there would be a plaque there, and you could read about him. Of course, not everybody is interested about those things. So, what we need to do is get to the backyard. I have missed that. Let's check that first. Tool shed.
An ancient, rickety tool shed. This is where Fuller keeps the junk that he doesn't just throw somewhere in the yard. So, not much.
Right. Barrel, tow rope, spin dryer, dark gauge, window, pivoting window, back to the Fuller stores, bucket, grating, and window grill.
There's also a reel of fishing line.
Okay, can I take it?
A reel of fishing line. There seems to be a little still on it.
And I can take it. So we need it.
Only the line, I'm afraid. No hook.
Or no sinker. To get additional background information about objects, click on them using the right mouse button.
A reel with a few meters of fishing line on it, but no hook.
Meters, how decadent of you. Spin dryer.
Fuller hung out the laundry yesterday, for him and his mother. I just found it somewhat surprising that a fat ass like him does the laundry for his mother. Alarming, even. The man is way past 40 and gets bossed around by his mother.
Or that could be he's one of the only sweet thing he's actually doing. Maybe.
A length of tow rope, a bit more than 2 yards long and in great condition.
Can I take it? I can take it.
Ropes are always good.
That is true. Even the samurai Gamgee knew that. You always need the rope. Or did he knew that?
If
I don't
somebody
know.
told me the old fat pig dumped poisonous waste, then I'd completely believe it.
Right.
I don't understand why Fuller doesn't just get this stuff picked up. What does he want to keep it for?
For a memento, dog cage.
That's the cage for Fuller's mother's dog. But the dog is usually in the house. At least, I've never seen it here in the cage.
Well, that's quite a small cage, so I do hope the dog is small also. Can I take the water bowl?
The water bowl is completely dry. Perhaps I can still use it.
So we take it, obviously. What else? What else?
That's Fuller's office window. He's not in there.
Right. Bucket. Don't kick it.
A completely rusted bucket with big holes in the bottom of it.
Right.
The window is open, presumably to let in some fresh air. Or maybe it just doesn't close properly. Who knows?
And grating.
A solid iron grill. It's across the light shaft that leads up from the basement.
Right. Well, I guess we need to go through the main door, at least, for now. Can I
New
actually...
England Photo Service. I reckon a person has to be pretty damn desperate to have their pictures taken at Fuller's place. But he's the only photographer in town. And there are plenty of tourists here. Presumably he does most of his business with them. I can't explain it any other way, just how he keeps his head above water.
Well, tourism could be a one reason. And yes, if he's only photo studio in town, then that would make a whole lot of sense. Anyways, I'll take a quick break because I need to get something to drink. Be right back. Right. So, oh, sorry, I think I hit the microphone. So we need to get something we... Well, let's go inside and see what we...
That can't be right. It's the guy from the hospital with Fuller. Who is that guy? And what's he got to do with Fuller? I ought to listen in. I can still give Fuller a talking to afterwards.
Okay, so listen in. The guy who has been following Angelina is in Fuller's store and is speaking to him. Who is this guy and what he's doing with Fuller? I've got to listen in on them. Oh, we are not using the stethoscope to open the safe. Well, at least not for now. Maybe later. But we are using it to listen in. I hope. Oh. Come on.
I can't hear a thing from here. They're way too far off.
Yeah, I actually tried to use the window. No. So where they are... do I need to go inside? I probably need to go inside.
The rattling of the heat.
Rattling of the heater. Sorry, I skipped that. I thought he was going to say the same thing. Can I open this door?
Damn, the door is locked. There's a little hook that's keeping the door locked. I've got to reach it somehow.
So... fishing line?
I'm not gonna get anywhere with the fishing line on its own.
Okay, so we need something with the fishing line. And what is that? We have tow rope, we have fishing line. Can I
A tow rope from out of...
Can I use this? No. Bowl? So we need some... Oh, we can take the bucket. I saw the little hand there.
The handle's busted off. I'm gonna leave the bucket there. There really isn't much more I can do with it.
Okay, so I'm guessing we connect this with this. Yes, and now we have a little
Not
hook.
exactly a fishing rod, but maybe I can catch something else with it.
Hint, hint, and let's use it on here.
That should work. I've just got to be really quiet. If the handle hits against the door, they're both sure to hear it.
Okay. Come on. And behind you.
Done it. And they didn't notice anything.
Also, you think?
The door is open again. I can go in. I just hope it doesn't squeak.
That's a risky...
Yeah, Angelina. That might have been it. I wrote down the surname as well. For another $10, I might even remember where I put the note.
Not necessary. I know her surname. And your assistant, what about him?
What assist... Oh, you mean Darren? That's my errand boy. He works here in the semester holidays.
A good errand boy is worth a lot. What do you know about him?
Why are you interested in him? You want to poach him from me? No problemo. For $100, I'll even write his notice straight away. What the hell? We'll say 50.
Not interested. Do you know him well?
What's with all the questions? His mother came in and asked if he could work here for a few weeks. He's a pussy! One of the eternally afflicted. Oh, I feel so bad and the world is so unfair and it all makes no sense. Boo-hoo.
So you don't know him?
And I've got no it...
That was close. They're both heading for the exit and I'm none the wiser. Who is this guy following then? Me? Or Angelina? And why? I'm gonna ask Angelina about the man. She's British and that guy's got a British accent. You never know, perhaps she knows him. But first I've got unfinished business with Fuller.
Interesting. Nothing, well, nothing too concrete, but at least we have a lead, so yeah. I guess I need to go through the front door, so not to arouse suspicions. At least that would make sense.
Hey, where's the big jellyfish?
Well, don't worry about that. Let's see what we can find. We can take the pictures now.
Huh. Looks like Fuller's taking the film out of the camera. But I wanted to give that fat bastard a piece of my mind first. Where the hell is he?
Well, we need to find out. Frames and cartons.
The picture frames could do with being a little more professionally presented. But to be honest, they don't really deserve it.
Right. Lightbox cast. Let's. Could there be a notification in there?
I'm not interested in the cash still.
So, well, we didn't use the stethoscope on the listening in, so we probably still use it for the safe. Dark room. Let's go to the back door. Back room. Back door.
It's locked. But I've seen how they open these things in those old classic gangster movies.
Right. Let's try.
Perhaps I could even crack the safe. But at the moment, I don't have a good reason to put my life on the line for it. I don't know what Fuller would do if he caught me.
Kicked your ass, fired you, or just scream till his face got red? I don't know. And so we need to find them.
What the hell? A secret door hidden behind the photo backdrops.
Yeah, if you just try to pull the ropes, man.
What the hell are you doing here, boy?
Keep your hands off, Fuller! Because of you, my mother's in a coma.
What have I got to do with your mother? Out! Out of my basement! Go on, get out of here!
You should have told me that she called. It was obvious that something was wrong. I swear I'm gonna...
You threatening me? You? Threatening me?
If she doesn't wake up, I am gonna...
Out! Get out of here already! You're fired! Out! Out! Out!
You better pray she doesn't die. That's the only thing that'll save your fat ass.
Get out of here! If I ever catch you here again, you'll end up next to your mother.
You're gonna regret this,
You'll
Fuller.
never do anything, you pussy! You haven't got the balls! You haven't got the guts! You got nothing!
I'll think of something. I'll get him back. That man's gonna pay, you just wait. But I still need the film with Angelina's pictures on it from out of his camera. I could use his darkroom to develop the film and make the prints. If he's not gonna pay me, then that'll do as a partial payment. Now all I have to do is somehow get him out of the store.
Well, that escalated quickly. So we need to get him out.
Man, I would love to smack the old bastard in the teeth.
Maybe you should have done that. Really, what do we want to do now? Tasks and get for wrong. Don't right click. As long as Fuller is in the store, then there's just no way I can get to the film without him noticing. I need to lure Fuller out of his store. What do we have here? We have windows, and gratings and windows. Okay, that's not the thing we need. I have a feeling we need a fire
If
hydrant.
this place ever burns down, I'll be the guy holding the match.
Well, okay, we are not using the fire hydrant then.
Come on in. Come on. Oh, it's you.
Yes, it's me.
How do you know that? I thought you were blind.
You stink of perfume, like a whorehouse I once visited in Lille. Smells like teen spirit.
If you say so.
Well, that was a Nirvana reference there. And also... Yes. I lost my train of thought.
Come on, what then?
Coin.
How you getting on with the coin?
You got nothing better to do than annoying me?
If I find out the price of the coin for you, will you stop behaving like an ass?
Can't promise.
Show it to me. You can keep it in your hand.
At least he's honest.
Woman's profile. A few stars and numbers. Have you got something like a coin catalog?
Yep, it's on the counter.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
So what do we need to do now? An old coin. No idea where he's got these coins from, but they look rare. Eddie can't look them up in the coin book because he's blind, but it shouldn't be a problem for me. Okay. What did he say? Come on.
That's a flowing hair scent, wreath reverse, from 1793. $2,400.
Oh.
Not bad. $2,400. I'll offer him $800. The seller's an idiot. Thanks. I owe you one.
Oh, I'm happy to help old, disabled people. Put one over on the other folks. You're welcome.
Perhaps, you could do me another favor right away. I lost my cane.
You've done what? How can you lose a cane?
Not how you think. I was playing poker and, had a slam dunk hand. But how could I know that that idiot from the hotel had a straight flush?
You bet your cane and lost.
Yeah.
Who's got it now?
The owner of the Wild Coast Hotel.
Alright then. I gotta pass by there anyway, so I'll ask him.
Thanks. You know, maybe you ain't so much of a idiot as I thought.
Thanks. I was actually thinking that we need to find the coin ourselves, but fortunately we didn't. Anyways, Eddie, ready Eddie? Anything else? What is this?
Well, spit it out. What do you want?
My mother's in the hospital here.
And?
Do you think she'll be in good hands there?
Well, is she sick? She won't be in bad hands if she's in a hospital.
No, I meant, are the doctors here any good?
Well, how should I know? Do you think just 'cause I'm old I run off to the doctor and complain every day? I haven't been to see no quack in years. I'm as fit as a fiddle.
Yeah. People were made of better, stronger stuff in the past, right?
Yeah. Get to my age and then we'll talk about it.
Well, okay, so nothing new in here. We need to get the cane later on, but we are not doing that as of now. So we need...
I don't know exactly how old Fuller is, but him and the car must have been made around the same time.
The problem is we need to...
I can only ask myself just who he conned into making him the elk design. Or then again, maybe he didn't have the picture made. He probably just stole it.
Elk or moose? The moose is loose. Anyways, what do we need? We have empty tea kettle, we have drinking bowl, we have bowl, wire cutters, tow rope, an automobile, but what can we do with the
I
automobile?
really can't say anything.
So, okay, nothing with that.
Portraits, group pictures, wedding photography, and landscapes. And all of them totally unimaginative. Ah, yes. And the picture of Carrie. She really was pretty. But it's kind of spooky somehow, being smiled at by a dead person.
That's reminding me of the Sherlock Holmes where there were pictures of dead people. Yes, that's something people did back in the day. So we need to get the Fuller out.
That's Fuller's office window. He's not in there.
Right. I need to check these through because I have no idea if they are
The window is open, presumably to let in some fresh air. Or maybe it just doesn't close properly. Who knows?
I'm more intrigued about the secret lair of the Fuller.
The grill is very heavy and rusted into the concrete. It's gonna take a lot of force to open it. Why should I do that to myself?
Yeah, why should you?
The window's barred. The bars seem pretty strong and are bricked into the wall.
Problem is... Okay, they're still...
The window's barred. The grill is very...
So everything is still active, basically, but I don't know
The
if...
window is open.
Can I...
The grill isn't made of wire. It's made of sturdy iron strips, so not a good idea.
Okay, fine. Letter from sea, bold, and...
I wouldn't know how that would get me any further, right?
Yeah, I agree. Oh, this is tricky. Maybe I need... There's nothing I can't get the pictures because I don't have the papers. Biba. It was
No
Biba.
thanks.
Okay, you don't want the bubble gum. Well, you're new.
A guy in a uniform. Seems to be a security guard. Someone who guards over other people's money for money. The pinnacle of our society.
Yes, that's what security guards do.
I don't want to speak to him. If I felt like some casual conversation, I'd watch a talk show.
You're itchy. Damn itchy. So,
Psst, Mrs. Biba.
Just a moment, please.
I'm guessing we could use her. Because she does not like Fuller.
Yes, what can I get you?
Okay, let's start with the Carrie and then we go to the Fuller's store.
Can you tell me anything about Carrie? She's supposed to have killed herself?
Yeah, Carrie. She was a really sweet girl. Always ready to help, always friendly. She wanted to open a kindergarten here. There's not much in the way of childcare around here. Parents have to take their kids for miles to find a place. She was such a lovely girl. She still had her whole life in front of her.
I saw a photo of her in Fuller's shop window. She was really pretty.
If I'd only known. The poor thing.
How do you mean?
It's not important. Too late anyway.
What's too late anyway?
I no longer work for Fuller.
Good for you.
I don't know what's going on between you and Fuller, but I've got nothing to do with it. Mind if I ask you a few things?
If it's not gonna take too long.
Wait.
Psst, Mrs. Biba.
Why?
What do you want now?
I thought I could ask you something. Come on,
Yes, what can I get you?
Bidford.
What can you tell me about Bedford?
I grew up here. I guess I always wanted to move away from here.
But, well, that never happened.
Well, I met my husband when I was 17. And we opened the diner here. It was a wonderful time.
Ah, yes.
I couldn't have known then that he was so... that he... I have to get back to work. You want anything else?
I'm getting Twin Peaks vibes from this area. Quite a lot. And what are we going to do now? Huh. Well, this is tricky. We need to get Fuller out of there. There's the car. What's happening in souvenirs?
Huh. The bimbo reads fashion magazines. Why is she doing that here? Excuse me, ma'am.
Oh, it's you, the hoodlum from this morning.
Yeah, well, I was in a rush. An important job to do.
No reason to be impolite.
Of course not.
Well, apparently I can't ask anything from her. So what about Rosie?
Hey, Rosie. Hard at work, I see.
What do you want?
Is that a girlfriend of yours?
Yeah, one of my best ones.
Does she sit about in this store the whole day?
Excuse me? I wouldn't know what that would have to do with you.
I just mean, has she got a job or not?
She doesn't need one. Actually, her husband has plenty of dough. And even if he didn't, then she could easily earn good money working as a photo model.
As a photo model, huh? That could maybe help me out some.
Oh, really?
Nothing. It's okay.
Don't tell me you're gonna send her to the Fuller.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes?
Oh, we are going to do this, aren't we?
I've noticed you're really into those fashion magazines. Are you
Ouch.
a model?
Me? No.
You're joking. You must have at least thought about becoming a photo model.
Actually, I have been approached.
Oh, well, that goes without saying. You see, I work for a magazine from down south. Ladies in Chrome.
I've never heard of it.
It's the high society magazine in the South. The magazine for the top 10,000. I'm working on a piece about life and style in the far north.
Really? How exciting.
Maybe you have some recent photos. I'd love to show our readers what fine taste people up here in the north have. This is your stylish convertible, right?
It is! And I'd be happy to be at your disposal for your story. But I don't have any photos.
That shouldn't be any problem.
Yeah, we're gonna send her to the Fullers, aren't we?
There's an excellent photographer in town, isn't there?
Fuller? You can't be serious. That savage would never be able to light me properly.
Oh, so you don't know
What don't I know?
who Fuller really is? He's an internationally renowned star photographer from New Zealand. He's been living here incognito for a few years. He's working on his life's work. He's documenting normal folks' lives here in America. Of course, he's got to stay unrecognized to do that.
That's... No, I can't believe that.
I swear, in a few years, when he's finished his work, it'll be the photographic sensation of the decade.
I can't believe it. Show me some of his pictures, then we'll see.
Well, all right then. But don't run away.
No way.
To be honest, that idea what he's presenting.
My God, what a lame story. But vanity has always been the biggest weakness for those kind of folks. If I can show her a few reasonable photos, then perhaps she'll lure Fuller out of the shop for me.
Okay, so we need photos. The idea that why Fuller is here, well, obviously he's not a great photographer from New Zealand, but the idea is sound, if we are completely honest. So I need photos. That much is true. But what are the photos I need? That is the question. And from where? Can I go
what
to
would I want there?
Okay, nothing apparently. So I need to... On this telephone. Do I take a picture of the telephone? Nope.
A coin-op telephone. It says out of order. If I was needing some small change, then I might take a closer look at it. But not right now.
Oh, bummer. Nothing works in the future. Interesting.
Perhaps there are medical records or bills in the cupboard. Forms, transfers, making people well.
Okay, I better check the diary, because why not, and see what's the exact task is at the moment. I'm guessing we've done this, although this still is like not done. I could talk to her. Huh. Okay, that was a little bit weird there. Oh, magazine. I might as well check everything here while we are at it, because I have no idea what I'm going to do.
A few glossies and a health magazine.
Okay.
Oh well. I'll take the fashion magazine here. Oh, and the auto magazine.
Oh. Oh, are we going to use those as the proof to Fuller being a professional photographer? Let's see, can we find anything else in here? Because I really haven't been in here. Case.
That doesn't belong to my mom. Maybe it's from the person who was in here before her. I guess I should have packed a case like that for my mother, too. Typical hospital chic. There's a little medicine bottle lying here. Perhaps it belonged to the patient who was here before my mother. Laxativa. A powerful laxative. Sounds useful.
Okay, that should be interesting. At the moment, the best thing is that you have to deal with yourself. And hope for the best. Not worrying about some other people's junk in the room or... But yes, that's something she's...
A soda machine.
Oh.
Chucks out various kinds of sugared water.
He's trying to work with the things he can work. So that's understandable, obviously. Anything else? Well, we have a wheelchair.
My mom told me how she feared having to spend the rest of her life in a thing like this, even long after the car crash. Her back was seriously injured, and no one could tell her if she would ever walk again.
That is, yeah. But again, I'm guessing it's not the car crash, it was the fire. We saw anything else No, there's nothing here. So we have the magazine. Are we actually using the magazine to lure? I don't know if we know her name. Well, we will find out. Rosie's friend anyways. Does it work?
Look, I've got a few of Fuller's earlier works.
Really? Show me. Which pictures are by him?
Oh, that one there. Oh, and there too. Oh, and here's another one. Exactly. Yep, that one here.
They're really wonderful.
It was all just for the money. In reality, he's an artist, you see. But the project here in Biddeford is his real passion. Living incognito amongst us common folks, working on his masterpiece. Can you imagine what an effort it must have been for such a cultivated and refined man like Fuller to play a primitive, stinking, sweaty asshole?
That's true art.
You should call him. He could photograph you in your car up on the cliff top.
Now?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I've got to hurry, my lady. I've got a deadline to meet in Dallas, you see.
Oh, of course. I'll call from my car phone and arrange a photo shoot.
Oh, excellent. But don't let him realize that you know his true identity. Who knows what that'd do to his artistic spirit.
I understand. Thank you so much.
Oh, no problem. Shall we meet here again this evening?
Agreed.
Right.
Unbelievable.
What do we have here? Advertisement? Anything in there?
The other stuff's small ads. This is where the locals sell the junk they no longer need. Lawnmowers, baby cribs, record players.
Okay.
I'll pass.
Yeah, okay, you should pass. What is that?
There's a few papers here. Some sort of forms and a pad of blank collection notes.
Collection note? Is that something we need? Can I take it?
I would imagine that the enchanting Rosie might possibly have some objection to my palming a blank collection note.
So we need those. Definitely need those. Talk.
Hey, Rosie. Hard at work, I see.
What do you want?
What is this? Package for Darren. Oh.
Is there maybe a package for me there?
Okay.
Darren Michaels?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. Okay.
The lovely Rosie hasn't noticed, and I'm now the proud owner of a blank collection note.
Nope, nothing there.
Yeah, classic. Classic. So we now have a blank collection note. I don't know what we're going to do. We need pens. We need to move on. Anyways, I think that is for this episode. I know it's not as fast as I hoped, but again, I have no idea what we are doing. And what is the good name for this? So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time. Until then, goodbye.